What is up, guys? It's your boy the Beast of Ecom, back with another video, and this part now is all about product research and how to actually go out there, look for products that we can actually start testing. In part one, obviously we were building our website, making it look all pretty, so you know, this is what we finished with. It's already rock and rolling and stuff like that. So now we actually need to start looking for some products that we actually want to test with our adverts. Okay, so let's jump straight into it and start looking at some of these websites to get inspiration, you know, product ideas and how we would potentially use them as well. So first one I'm going to jump straight into is Amazon, of course. And of course Amazon is the biggest website in the world in terms of e-commerce. So, you know, anything that's selling well on Amazon is, you know, 9 times out of 10 going to be selling pretty much good to sell anywhere else, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, or wherever you're you know, doing your targeted marketing. More specifically, Amazon best sellers is going to be your best bet. Of course, you can just go to www.amazon.com/bestsellers, and obviously on the left hand side we can see all these different departments. Okay, so to use it, we can obviously scroll down. You can click into the sort of niches which you actually want to get into. Let's just go to pet supplies. Just go to say cats. Can go to toys. So a lot of these are very easy to find on AliExpress. So the process is, of course, using Amazon is finding products that are selling well on Amazon. You know, look at this, got loads of 4.5 out of 5 stars, 2,757 reviews. Now we know not everyone actually puts a review, so that people who brought this very much is a lot higher than that there. So we know that this product is well, and of course it's in demand. So, you know, we could find these products on AliExpress to potentially sell for a lot cheaper price than what it's displayed on here. Okay, so that could be an example. That cat there, that cat toy, sorry. And if we go into, let's say, babies, and potty training. So obviously some of these things you just completely disregard because you're not going to start drop shipping nappies. Half of them are all branded anyway, so there's no point in that. Check page 2. So this is a good product to try. Obviously what you want to make sure is that it's not branded, of course. So we've got that there. See if another seller is selling the same product. That way we know there's no sort of one. See, so there you can see 2 different brands selling the exact same product. So we know the product pretty much ain't patented, so we can go with that as well. So again, a lot of reviews, a lot of different I mean 3.9 out of 5 stars, which is good. Again, it's got a whole load of reviews as well. And try and find these ones on sort of AliExpress as well. So if we type in cat toy, the first one, there it is there. As you can see, it's got 2,816 orders, but this is sorted by best match at the moment in time. I always like to sort by orders. Again, this bar will always come up. It says some search results have been omitted due to unrelated keywords. If you want to, you can always click here, which I sometimes, most of the time I do, just to bring up everything. You know, bring up everything cat related pretty much, and then you can find some of the best sort of suppliers. So here is that pretty much that same cat toy, as you can see. I've got it in pounds at the minute. But obviously we'd be marking this up sort of 3x, 4x to put it on Facebook, of course. You know, and it's got all different sorts of colors on here as well, you can see. So what I'd be looking out for on AliExpress is, of course, the amount of stars, how many orders it's got. So you know, someone 9 times out of 10 is already drop shipping this product. Quite a few orders. You know, a lot of it are 5 stars as well, which is always a bonus. You always want to check how many stars ratings it's got. And what you can do as well is check the feedback, and you can see here 5 stars, you know, 3,300, and you can go down and actually see some photos as well. If you just want to see the photos, you can click with pictures. And another bonus little tip that I've got for you guys here is actually you can use these photos on your product page as well. So, you know, showing actual cats using the products. You know, a lot of people can relate to it when they see actual people using the actual product, you know, in that sense. So, you know, these are fantastic photos to use on your product page as well. So you can also use these as well. So in the things, you know, this product looks like it's a decent one. And what you can do as well, if you don't want to add it straight away, you can add it to your wish list. If you click that, what you can do is it will then pop into your wish list, where it will show you a list of all the products that you've saved for later. So you can spend a whole day of doing product research, save a load of them to your wish list, and then go back and filter through them that way, which is one thing that I do as well. You can also check the shipping as well to see what shipping they offer. You want to be using ePacket, of course. You know, I wouldn't recommend using anything but ePacket, maybe AliExpress standard shipping as well, but you know, because ePacket you're going to get a tracking reference from the whole of the duration, so right from when the supplier sends it right to when it lands in the customer's destination, whether it be States or whatever, ePacket will track that. Now there's some countries that obviously you can't do ePacket, but most of the time, USA, most of the big countries, ePacket is totally fine. So let's go back. Again, using AliExpress itself is a good place, but let's see if we can find that bed toy that we had. So let's try baby potty. And there again, you can see the exact same product, even in different colors, different styles as well. So again, fantastic reviews, loads of orders, feedback. If we check that as well, you can read some of these if you want to as well. Some of them won't even be in English, but what you can do is click reviews from a certain country. If you click that, it'll bring up everything just from a certain country. Let me untick that. Click view with pictures, and again you can see it on the actual wall, so people can relate to these a lot better than professional photos. So it's always good to have one or two of these sort of photos in your product page, you know, of it actually a customer using it as well, which is always good. So we found those. So they're just two potential products that we could use, of course. You can see how many orders these are getting. 9 times out of 10, these are really popular, of course, because you can see how many orders they're actually getting. If you scroll down, some of these ones are still good sellers, but they might not be, you know, they might not be hot right now, but they could be hot soon, if that makes sense. Okay, so these ones might be pretty much saturated because there might be a lot of drop shippers actually using these products. But if we scroll down a little bit, you know, products like these, like this, like these, okay, with a great advert, of course, and the right targeting, these products here are great selling products because they're on the first page, of course, but you know, might not be as popular or picked up by a lot of drop shippers as of yet. So make sure you do scroll down and don't just limit it to page 1. Okay, I do page 2 as well, and can go back as far as, you know, as far as I need to, pretty much, until I find things. I'm looking at the actual product itself rather than you know, just the amount of orders and those sorts of things. Another good tip, what you can do is if we go down to the first page, and if we click on, let's say this, what we can do, another little tip, is actually looking at what else these suppliers supply. So if we scroll down here to the bottom, what we can do is have a look at more products from this seller. Okay, so it looks like they don't sell many baby stuff. It looks like this was just a random product. Oh well, they've got one there. If we scroll up and actually go into their store, products, mother and kids, baby care, and actually then sort these by orders. So we can see what else this store is actually selling. So if this comes out, so if this supplier decides to be a good supplier for yourself, they're shipping on time, they're doing well, you know, you can have a look at other their products in their same niche. Okay, so you know, this again is in a baby niche, could work for yourself. This here, what's that, a LED LCD baby pacifier, so that can work. You know, products like these. So these products are in the same niche. Okay, they're all in the same niche, and we know that this supplier is good. Okay, so we can start using these products as well, you know, and building out an actual niche and an actual collection on your website. So that's pretty much how you use AliExpress. What you can do as well is just go into categories as well. Very much just sort by anything. So whatever you're looking to sell, you can just pretty much just go into this, and you know, it will start to bring up pretty much anything and everything you even need. So earrings, again, we can sort by orders, and again, we can scroll down and have a look. So if you were into cats, like, perfect example. Again, a lot of people I know were selling these beforehand. These cat's earrings, again, they're super cheap. Okay, this is in pounds, but super cheap. You know, we're marking this up pretty much 4x 5x, you know, and getting away with selling these on Facebook with that higher price. Okay, so again, we can scroll down, have a look at what other products they're selling. They might have some more cat stuff, they might not. They've got some fox stuff. Again, they've got a few more cat products, cat related products. Again, there's another cool product here, cat ring. So if this supplier does turn out to be pretty cool, then we know that we can you know, continue using these and seeing what sort of products that they've got, in addition to what they may be supplying us in the first place. So they're the main things to sort of check on AliExpress. Okay, so moving on, another place you could start to look. So we've covered Amazon, and then finding products on Amazon, and then AliExpress, finding products actually on AliExpress, sorry, is Wish. Now Wish is another website. Okay, again, loads of different products on here. Okay, and again, we can just do the same searches, but the cool thing about Wish is, of course, is it shows you how many people brought it. So we can see down here, you know, 20,000 plus brought that, 20,000 brought that, you know, 50,000 brought that. So we can see which sort of products are working. So again, if we just go for cat, and we can see some products here. You see 10,000 brought this. Again, this is another product, very good product. Again, we can find this on AliExpress as well. Again, 10,000 people brought this. See, so again, there's that exact same product again we've just saw. So you know, we're seeing the same product pop up on a lot of places. We know that it's got the potential to be you know, to be a good seller, or something that we should at least test. Okay, again, cool stuff like that, cool, quirky. 20,000 people brought this. We know that this is looking you know, pretty cool. Again, there's that same product again, and we can find all these on AliExpress. So you know, having a look at these, seeing what's selling well on these. You know, a little cool cat bed there, 5,000 people brought that. You know, 5,000 people brought that as well. Again, 1,000 people brought that. So having a look on Wish as well as using it for product research, using it to find products that are selling well, and then obviously heading over to AliExpress to see if we can find them on there and purchase from there as well. So that is Wish in a nutshell. Again, there's a whole host of different categories that you can use: fashion, automotive, tops, bottoms, watches, and you just literally just do a search for any sort of keywords that you're in. So let's jump into baby. So something like this, very cool. Pretty much a lot of people will buy that. I'm cute, mum's hot, dad's lucky. There's that again, that same, what on earth is that? I think it's a temperature pacifier, it looks like. So yeah, again, the same product popping up again on a different website. We've got the proof there that 5,000 people purchased it. So again, it could be one that we could get into. So you can see very cool products, and Wish, not a lot of people use Wish, so it's a very good place to have a look for products. And I've used it and I've found a few winners on there as well, so that is one that I would recommend using and just jumping onto now and again to see if there's anything that that sparks your interest that you can look to test out with some adverts. So moving on, we've got another website called Shut Up and Take My Money. Now I know you might have seen the memes out there of Shut Up and Take My Money, but this is the website, and this has got very much just a whole load of cool, quirky products. Remember, when it comes to product research and when it comes to selling on Facebook, remember it's interruption marketing, okay? So you want to be selling products that are cool, unique, they stand out. You can't just go and purchase it from your local Walmart, those sorts of places. So the more places we can find cool, quirky products or cool, quirky ideas, the better for you to find more winners, okay? So scrolling down here, we've got a few cool things. A lot of this stuff on here is very much copyrighted. So, for example, Teenage Mutant Turtles is, Star Wars. I wouldn't recommend selling any of those things because Facebook will pretty much just shut down your Facebook account. And you can obviously end up, it's very, very rare, but end up with a lawsuit on your desk, and that's the last thing you need to be doing when you're starting out your drop shipping. So try to avoid stuff that like what's this, Rick and Morty, Star Wars, Harry Potter, and those sorts of things. Try to avoid those because of course they can come with some negative effects, and it's the last thing you want when you're starting out, okay? So this is pretty cool. Again, folding light book, as you can see, $30 on Amazon. We can probably find that on AliExpress. Type in light book. Let's click that. There we can see the exact same product. Again, folding light book. Don't just pick the first supplier that you see as well. Always make sure you check the price, of course. And then once again, this has got a video to go with it as well, so you can even just use this video as well. As you can see, looks pretty cool. You can literally just download that video to your desktop and do a video ad with that, which again, video ads can convert a lot better than picture ads. All the information, again, have a look at the other different suppliers as well to see if you can get that at a cheaper price. Once you know that it is on AliExpress, there won't just be one seller selling the product, there'll be multiple. So make sure you have a look at the orders as well, and the reviews if they've got some, and just go with the one that's got the best price, nice amount of orders, and with some reviews and stuff like that. So again, that could be a potential good product for people who are interested in reading books, and the reading niche as well. So there's another product that we could use from this website. This heat changing mug, unicorn mug as well. Again, I think a lot of people used it. Again, we can find that on AliExpress. It's cool, quirky. People who like unicorns will pretty much lap that up. If you're targeting women who like coffee and unicorns, we can flex between the two. So it's just a good website to come through and have a look. Do some searches as well. So type in, let's go with cat. And let's click more results. As you can see here, some more cat products if you're in the cat niche. Cat travel backpack. Again, some of these things you won't be able to find on AliExpress. Some of them you just won't be able to find at all, but you might be able to find things that are similar. Okay, and again, you can use this for inspiration as well. So, you know, cat umbrellas and stuff like that, you might not be able to find that exact same one, but you can then go into AliExpress and type in cat umbrella and find one that looks pretty cool. Use it that way. So, you know, it's not a case of if it's not on here or you can't find it on AliExpress, that's completely it over. What you can do is use these sorts of websites as inspiration. Okay, so again, that's a really cool cat bed that they can sit underneath chairs and stuff like that. So again, for cat lovers and people in the cat niche, it could be a good product to use. Again, just go through and have a look at the website and just get some ideas from it. So that's how I generally use this website, Shut Up and Take My Money. It's always good just to pop back and you know, have a look at it from now and again when it's updated and stuff. The next website we want to jump into is Etsy. So I'm sure you're probably all familiar with Etsy and how it all works. Generally, if you haven't had a clue, but Etsy, a lot of cool, quirky, handmade things are on Etsy. But with that being said, there are a lot of suppliers who do sell things in bulk on Etsy as well. So what I mean by that is, you know, some of these things here are all on AliExpress, so they're not sort of handmade. You know, we can actually find these on AliExpress. So I've literally just done a search for cat ring, and again, we can scroll down. You can search by relevancy, highest price, lowest price. Generally, relevancy is probably going to be your best bet. Some of these, like I mentioned, a bit like Shut Up and Take My Money, you won't be able to find on AliExpress at all. Some of them you will, so I know that cat ring there is on AliExpress, I believe. If we search by orders, well, there we go. Look, so we can see this product here, and if you go onto Etsy, scroll down, we can see that exact same product. So silver cat ring there, silver cat ring there. So you can scroll through and again, use this as inspiration as well. And again, I think I saw that one there as well. So silver plated cat ring. Again, there's another cat ring there. You can see how many people have brought it. You know, that might not just be that, it might be a few different variations as well. But if we click into it, and if we scroll down, so this looks to be this actual ring. So I brought the ring for a friend, you know, absolutely love it. You can check the reviews. So people, you know, people like this ring, you know, and if we can find something like that similar on AliExpress, okay, then we're you know, we could potentially be on to a winner. You can scroll through and see ones that look similar. If you find one that does look similar, then you know, you could be onto a winner. So we've seen ones a bit like that. Like that. So the cool, you know, it's cool and quirky sort of, you know, products that I keep mentioning are the ones that you want to go after, okay? And again, you want to use this for inspiration as well. Etsy's really good for jewelry, you know, so you can find a lot of cool jewelry on here to potentially find on AliExpress, then to test out with your adverts. Final one is Pinterest. Now, I'm assuming you obviously all know what Pinterest is. It's you know, a website where people can pin stuff from all different sorts of websites. And again, you can use this very much for inspiration and to find products as well. So again, I've just done a search for cat necklace. It's brought up this here, which again I've saw on AliExpress before. So let me click on that. We can see a few more photos as well of this here. If we scroll up and go cat shirt, sort by orders, and click here. Just gonna see if I can try and find that exact product on AliExpress. Let's try cat. Try cat collar shirt. Orders. There we go there. So that there is the exact same product from Pinterest, as you can see. We can see the exact same product there. Again, we'll be marking that up with 3x, 4x, whatever it may be, because it's a unique product. Okay, cat lovers, moms who have daughters, and 25 to 35-year-olds, or grandmas who have got kids. They get grandmas, who have got granddaughters who love cats and stuff like that. Again, you can purchase these sorts of products. So you can see how all of these websites work in terms of actually giving you product inspiration, finding things to sell. It's just a case of going through them. And again, like I mentioned, it's not a process where you can spend 5 minutes looking and just pick up something like that and think, yep, I'll sell that, that will win. Do your research, do go through them and build a large list. So save as many things as you can into your your AliExpress wish list up here. And then go through your wish list at, like, say, at the end of the day, and filter out the products that you want to actually put on your website and that you only actually want to start selling. Again, if you're using the O below, then you can literally just copy that URL, stick it in the product import, and then put it onto your website that way. Real quick and easy. You can start testing products once you've got them all up on your store and you've got your Facebook all up and running. So I hope that has been informative to yourself. These are the websites that generally a lot of people go to. Again, do some deep research. Don't just use all of the products that everyone else is using. Remember, cool, quirky, unique products is what sells on Facebook. Okay, so try and get creative with things as well. Use them for product inspiration. Jump onto AliExpress, find them at a good price with a good supplier. Okay, check the feedback, those sorts of things. If it all looks good to go, put it on your website, and then we'll be ready to start testing some products. So again, I hope you found this informative, and let's keep things moving.